What's going on, guys? Mr. TC Gaming here, and guys, today I am doing a continuation of a video I did quite a while back. It was all 4 endings in Fallout 4, and I underestimated the time it takes to finish this game. So I'm just going to continue on, and we're going to side with the Brotherhood on this one, and then sometime soon I'll go and side with the Institute, and then the Railroad, and so on. But without further ado, let's get into this. So, in between the two videos, I went ahead and did a few side quests just to get a little bit of experience. I got the deliver from Deacon with the Railroad. I built up Sanctuary a little bit, not a bunch, but just a tiny bit. I avoided Preston because I don't really want to go all around the map just so I can get a few more settlements. But the last place I ended was I had just killed Kellogg, so I haven't even started the Brotherhood of Steel main quest yet. So if this load time could pick it up, that would be great. Okay.
You can't stop the press.
So let's Shadow of Steel.
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 95.
Okay, so we're gonna run to Cambridge
All
Police Station.
Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Burn marks. Must have spent a whole case of
Paladin Dance is waiting for you.
Alright. Dance, where are
Liberating the
you?
commonwealth
Paladin
is a huge
Dance.
responsibility,
Cavalry's
but we'll get the
arrived.
job done.
And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
All I want to know is, when can I get up there?
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
That's good. I love war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
You two can't be that naive. That thing, it's just gonna escalate everything. You can't honestly believe it will stem the bloodshed.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal.
Yay.
I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Alright.
Dance?
Lancer Captain Kells is waiting for us on the Prydwen. What are you waiting for? Get up to the Prydwen now.
Jeez, I was just trying to...
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood is... They just might...
We should get going.
All right.
Paper, I want you to go back to Diamond
Take
City.
a look.
Recover that tech I sent you for?
Not yet.
Well, get to it. That tech's not waiting around for us to save it.
Piper.
Excuse me.
We'll stop the Institute.
Hey.
For
Point the
Maxon
what cap for your
and for the
thoughts?
Brotherhood.
I think we ought to go our separate ways.
Sure thing. I'll head home.
Alright, go to Sanctuary Hill, Piper. I have to do this alone. Because, you know,
Oh man.
we can't have a reporter
Captain
on the
Kells is gonna
prison,
have to
guys.
do push-ups.
There's our cute little vertibird.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local.
Okay.
Commonwealth was different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Okay. Sounds good.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. The Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly...
I don't know what it is, but it seems like vertibirds always just destroy frame rates.
Final approach to the airport.
And that minigun does not help either.
We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
There's the USS Constitution, which I still need to go rescue. Let's do this, guys. Okay, so this is an airport, but have you noticed there's no runway, or is that it over there? Yeah, there's no runway at this airport. So did planes just take off, like, vertical?
It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This...
Let me know down in the comments what you guys think.
You're ready.
Were they just stupid people and had the planes crash, or did the planes land vertically? Maybe Vault-Tec built the airport, so it was a plan to kill everyone. I doubt that's true, but it's possible. Dance? I can't... Okay, there we go. It's like, help me off.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prison and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoria, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Whoa. Magic vertebrate.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Understood,
Absolutely.
Captain.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Alright.
Welcome aboard. Elder...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoria.
Couldn't that technically mean he's killing the... Couldn't that essentially mean he's destroying the human race?
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event,
That's a really
once you're
good
finished
point.
becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Thank you, sir.
Control systems all reporting back on.
I'm gonna go grab my power armor, and then we can go talk to everyone. You know, screw everyone. Let's go grab that power armor. I mean, we all know that's why we joined the Brotherhood. Not because we think they're good or because they're noble. It's because they give power armor.
Congratulations on the promotion. How did it look out there? There, try it now.
Nothing.
Where?
I'm supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your
Oh,
way
dang
through a
it.
fire.
Do I have to talk to...
Got it.
Dang it. Hey, Dance.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
Alright. So, who is this dude?
Ah, good. We'll find me here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes.
I think you should say you were first on my list.
Described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, I'm authorized to pay you for each. And if you wish to be assigned to a route, in any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay. No problem, bro.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller?
That's
You're
right,
probably
son.
healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. Please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Let's just go sarcastic.
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies. So just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Thanks, Doc.
There's brotherhood, and there's everything else. Nothing in between.
Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And
Well, I think
since
that's
I'm
a
stuck in
personal
this
problem.
rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's
Ooh.
a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Ooh, let's grab our power armor, guys. So are any...
Shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Sweet, nothing's damaged. Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already,
Okay.
the powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supply...
Alright.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable. But I tell most of them, the good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the...
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Alright, thanks, dude. Alright, let's move on. Where'd he go? Stimpaks. Yay! Ooh, and some purified water. Okay. Let's continue on with Show No Mercy.
familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew. Are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute.
Also, guys,
but it'll have to wait.
I have bought all the DLCs, Automatron and Far Harbor. We're not counting the workshop, but after we complete this, we can do a little bit of the Far Harbor as well.
Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong.
We can go
and wipe those dirty mutants from the
talk to the Nakanos. What the? Oh, I think we got on the wrong vertebrate. That one. Got a little bonus fly time there. Was that it? He wants me to go to the airport.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Oh, does it want me to get in that one? Aha. Let's ride. Let's do this.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Oh. Ah, you crazy behemoth, die! Okay, the behemoth is dead.
Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a
Yeah, look at it.
hightail it back to the Prydwen for repairs.
Sorry guys, hang on. I'm just checking something real fast. Message from Memphis Parker. Hi, what's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, can I not stay in the bird? Dang it! What up, bro?
Thanks.
That's good. Is that all of them? Let's get out. All right. Sorry, just hang on. Alright, let's go clear out this place. Think I can get it with the deliverer pistol? That's quite a challenge to take. And I didn't even realize I had that much radiation. Oops. Oh, I have a level up. Yeah, we're gonna take the 40% damage of extra pistol because we're holding a pistol right now. So if anyone knows of any cool weapons or anything that I should go grab, just let me know in the chat and I'll see. I'll probably end up going and grabbing them.
Oh. What's up?
Do I have grenades? Please tell me I do. Molotov cocktails. Wounded! That's my favorite thing that a supermoon says.
You hit like a rad rope!
Dance, I hear you, man. Oh yeah, turn him into mutant goo. And he's a legendary. Let's hope he got something good. A pool cue. Oh well, we'll take it. So I'm just gonna try and finish all 4 endings before Nuka World comes out, and Nuka World is the DLC for Fallout 4, obviously, that comes out in 2 weeks, I think it is. And I'm hyped for it. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm way hyped for it. Can't wait to lead a raider gang and destroy the Sanctuary Hills that I've worked so hard to create. Okay.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris.
.5mm rounds.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
Yeah, Dance, I know. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't really need to craft my weapon. I think my Righteous Authority's doing alright. Whoa! And I'm almost dead. This is not good. Oh, dang it. Lag for days. Oh, and it started me clear back here. Alright.
Got it.
I'm gonna take this. Wounded. Holy crap, I'm being attacked from all angles. Nice work, Dance. Now let's grab... Oh, now it's a freezing pool cue. What do you say we give it a try? I'm just gonna quickly save right here. Dance, you moron! Let me try and kill him with my brand new gun, with my brand new weapon. Okay? Okay, just settle down. Okay, don't kill them all. There's no one else in here, right? Okay. A burnt book. Should I take the burnt book? Whoa. Oh, I forgot this is the missile launcher part, which means I won't be able to use that right now. What? Okay, here we go. Nice work, Vance. I'll take those. Yeah, for the Brotherhood. Earlier today, I tried to talk to these super mutants. I tried to get them to, you know, surrender their Fat Man shells, but they would not surrender. So I told them, I don't want to have to kill you. Please, just end this peacefully. But they wouldn't do it, so I told them I'd come back for him and murder them. And I always keep my promises. I want everyone watching this stream right now to know I keep my promises.
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come this.
How's you Thursday
I've seen
going?
what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
You were.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Alright. See ya. Gotta pull up my amazing freezing pool cue. Like, who knew a pool cue could inflict damage, let alone freezing damage. It's kind of just strange. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Elder Maxian, and I can show him my amazing toolkit. I wasn't talking to you, lady. Mind your own business and quit listening on people's conversations. Gosh, hate it when people do that. Some people are just so annoying these days.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way. Because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth.
Woohoo!
An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Alright. So now, I think... Yeah, I think now we just carry on with the normal quest. I'm gonna run back and drop off my power armor to Sanctuary because I hate draining my fusion cores when I don't have the without the nuclear physicist perk. I mean, yeah. 10 people living there and I have 48 happiness. Isn't that great? And we're here. Isn't this so beautiful, guys?
Hey, good to see you
I got my freaking empty power armor right there.
I think we could settle down here.
Then I got my shack with sleeping bags. Yes, I'm too selfish to actually give them beds. I'm sorry, but that's all I could do. Okay. Gonna fast travel there. The radiation heals you? That seems like it'd be a really useful perk. Oh crap. Why am I using this? I have such a cooler melee weapon. Let's finish up. Whew. Those. Oh no, I'm near a super mutant camp. I don't like super mutants. As you clearly just saw by that last quest. Okay, good neighbor. I love the Ripper. The Ripper is one of my favorite weapons to use.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what I have on offer. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Ooh.
You have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of it.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Will do, Hancock. Will do.
Brotherhood of Steel, but stay out of Good Neighbor. What I'm saying.
Well, well. Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
If a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
These just look so comfy.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Remember, you are experiencing
Such a
these
dummy
memories
back
as
then.
Kellogg. This
What did
may
I know
prove
about how the
disorienting
world
at
worked?
first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna... The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter?
Why does that look exactly like Sean?
I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Sarah, you gotta give it a chance.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Just walking through a brain, taking on a little stroll.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
That didn't give us much detail on what happened.
Mind if we... There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Sit down.
Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Getting as far
Try this
away
next
from
one.
San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
As you can see,
What do you want?
it's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System is offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
He's talking about us.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bats. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. if they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Alright.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Oof.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
How much I care for you.
Yikes, that was deep.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have...
I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed.
Yes.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up.
Dang it, I thought we were going to recut
He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright, I need to head back to Sanctuary because I can't remember who it is, but someone has my hazmat suits.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Wait. Were you just playing a joke on me?
I guess that's for you to wonder and for me and Kellogg's memories to know for sure. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Alright, we need to head back to Sanctuary real fast.
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we...
No, Nick, we're not going to Fire Harbor until I finish the Brotherhood storyline. When is he going to get that?
Hey everyone, gather around.
I don't remember who has my power armor. I mean, not my power armor. I know my power armor is. My my hazmat suit. Alright, I think...
What's
no,
up?
Not Sturges. Might even be Preston who has it. No, it's not Preston.
Sir, welcome back, sir.
Right. You could say that.
Can't have it. I realize that I'm no...
No, not now.
All right, then.
Who has... Strong, do you have it?
Not many super mutants. Strong go with human.
We need to swap some gear.
Strong can carry more than puny humans. Strong go with human.
Why do you want to find this milk of human kindness?
Milk is secret to humans. Macbeth say milk make humans strong. Stronger than super mutants. Strong find milk, drink milk. Make super mutants stronger than humans.
Not yet, but soon.
Hurry. Strong no like waiting. Getting hungry.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
No, it's not you. I think you're just another settler.
Yeah?
Preston, there you are.
At least it's not raining. Hey, anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind. I've had word from us. The only chance to stop trouble is...
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. By the way, if you...
Hi.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting.
Who is it?
So much walking. Want to do more fighting?
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but heading my way.
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Trying to think of who was. I do not know. Who was it? Should I have an idea? I need the bell. Where is it? Resources.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Might even be just in here. Nope. You know where it might be? It might be at the railroad HQ. Let's go try there first.
Tom wants you for something.
Nope, not in there. Where's Deacon at?
The importance of Bunker Hill and our asset there is not widely known.
Please keep it that way.
We're all the synth's got.
I don't think it's at Red Rocket Station, but it could be. Yeah, I haven't even opened it, so it's not there. I'm just gonna check for locations of hazmat suits real fast. Let's see. Sorry guys, hang on. Man, I'm hitting some bad lag right now. Alright, I just need to head about right. Yeah, I swear I gave it to Deacon. Tappington Boathouse. Where the heck did Deacon go? I wish it told you what, like where your I gotta head back to the memory den. It says there's one in the memory den. But before I do that, I'm gonna quickly go pee real fast, guys. I'll be right back.
Was that you I saw at the barricades last night?
You were the one taking pot shots at that super mutant. That was some great aim.
Nah, just remembered what my mother taught me. Shoot for the
Alright.
chest, ignore the rest.
Gotta go to the memory den. So I can grab...
Walk that freedom trail. What, you're some kind of, what, a history buff?
Okay, so we just need to search like every corner.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Ooh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
I have no idea where it might be. Well, guys, I actually, my internet's kind of bouncing all over the place. It'll probably end up kicking me off the stream any second, so I'm gonna take a breather real fast, do whatever I can to fix it, then I'll be back soon to continue this. Love y'all. Bye.